am Cynthia Awazi. I'm a family nurse practitioner working on my psychiatric nurse practitioner.
I'm Umu Benjamin. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and we decided
to come up with a website and also to reach audiences of the underserved population and basically discuss things that affect us, such as, mental health, resources that is available in our communities that we can use in our day-to-day, family lives and education and health, basically everything holistically.
we kind of realized that throughout our experience in healthcare, we've seen a lot of disparity. Everybody talks about closing the gap, but it is 2019. The gap is not closing. If there's anything, the gap is kind of being the gap is still opening, and maybe we might have to get more research data on how the gap is affecting minorities. But when we're talking about minorities, we're talking about anybody that is underserved. So if you fall within that low socioeconomic status, you are somewhat a minority regardless of your race, your color, your gender. And we know, as much as we live in the DMV where there's a whole lot of money being moved within the Tri-City in a way, we still find a lot of people not having access for different reasons, not just financial aspect, but maybe sometimes lack of education, lack of resource, lack of other aspect. And we are hoping to use this platform to start bringing some of that information to people who might actually be watching it. So
we're very excited. Now, we do want to tell our audience that we're not here to diagnose anyone, and we do not want anyone to take any of the information that we talk about as medically treating them or mentally treating them. It is just simply sharing information and resources to improve our health, to kind of bridge the gap, because we do know. I met Umu actually she was an ICU nurse when I met her, and I was just doing my undergraduate. And I was like, wow, someone that does look like me, who is basically in this setting, just almost like dominating it. So I, look up to her. And we have been thinking about this for a while, things that you see day to day that bothers you. You meet families that do not know there's certain information or resources that they could use to better their lives and their children's lives. So we've talked about it back and forth and decided, hey, this is it. It's now or never. Let's start something. Let's communicate to people. So that's why we're here.
We decided to call this initiative Mind Wellness Lounge. I have an accent, Mind Wellness Lounge. And the reason we kind of use the word lounge is because we wanted to be able to give a platform that does not have a scary meaning to getting information about health care. Cynthia is very active in the community. She is part of a lot of initiatives that happens in Maryland, Virginia, and DC. She is out there, so her resource, her access, and her information is vast. I currently practice as a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and I'm blessed to be in this profession, but we need to bring more information to a lot of people. There's just still a lack of information on where and how and what to do when it comes to your mind wellness, your physical or your medical wellness. And we need to kind of have people having to be proactive. A lot of them are proactive, but they're also lacking with resource. So we are hoping we can kind of bring some of this information to you guys.
Yeah, we want to also talk about that it's okay to reach out. It's okay. We're not immune as the underserved population. We get sick. We experience things as far as health, medically and mentally. Seek help. And I do know that the underserved population, most of the time, one way or the other, we have lost trust in the healthcare system, and rightfully so, right? There has been studies and researches that do show that the underserved sometimes receive less care for lack of better
Word, correct.
You know, when they do seek help. But there are people, you know, find someone you can trust, someone you can identify with, whatever it takes, you know, but seek help because, you know, as we know, we can't wish away a diagnosis. It's not going anywhere. You do need to tackle it. Sometimes we have to do a little bit more work to find someone that we do trust, but it does need to be done. So those are some of the things that we'll talk about every week or every other week.
Every week or every other week.
We would try to bring topics, various topics, you know, that hopefully will get your attention and, you know, maybe direct you to the right place or help out, you know, and we're very excited about this.
Yes, we are very much excited about it. We are very new to the whole video platform and the whole potential. We're going to be putting it on a podcast for people who need access with podcasts. But Cynthia is right. Part of this platform also means if you are a healthcare provider or healthcare worker or anybody, if you know you have resources that can help any person of underserved background, we are looking for you guys to send us this information, because the more we can populate these resources and information, the better we can help. There's so many programs within the states and the cities that a lot of us do not know because it's there, but we just do not know. We are trying to use this platform to start bringing it out there, having people get access to it. So if you are somebody that has resources that benefits any underserved minority, non-minority, but as long as they are underserved population that meets criteria, send us this information. We will gladly put them into use and kind of get the information out there to our audience. Again, we are very happy to be trying this platform because it's brand new to us. We just want to be part of, we want to serve, right? And this is a way we're hoping we can serve, which is to bring information to you guys. We ourselves are very much learning through the process, researching through the process. So like Cynthia says, the emphasis is we are not here to diagnose or medically treat or medically provide any advice for any person. We are just here to give you resources and information so you can seek the help and the resources you need to better your life and your family's life.
We do have a website that mindwellnesslounge.com. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have LinkedIn. So follow us and join us in this journey. I am excited. As Umu mentioned, I am an advocate. I try to join every course that anything that goes on in the DMV area to try to, you know, basically give back. You know, that's usually my reason for really being part of this. So we're excited and we're glad that you tuned in today to watch us. And just keep in touch, stay in touch, email us, follow us. Let us know what we could do better.
Correct. Let us know what topics you feel we need to talk about.
Yes.
Anything.
Absolutely.
We are open-minded. So just thank you for watching.
Yes.
Follow us, invite more people to watch us. The goal is we want to reach as much people as possible. And we're hoping you guys can help us make this possible.
Yes. And we'll talk about anything. It doesn't have to be, you know, we do have the medical background, but anything that really impacts us, because, you know, it all affects us, right? Anything that we're dealing, if you keep dealing with your child having issues at school, that can affect you, you know, as a parent. So all those things we want to talk about. Let us know what you want us to talk about. You are the expert, not us.
Correct.
We absolutely want to hear from you, and we want to see what's going on. What can we do to help? That's what we want to do.
Correct. So thank you again. Hope you guys can join us. We're hoping every 2 weeks or every week we might come up with a topic, but let's see how everything goes. But thanks for joining us, and we hope you guys can invite more people to come to our page so we can get this initiative going. This is just the beginning of the initiative. We're hoping we can make this grow into something that that's not just restricted to the DMV, but all over.
Absolutely.
We want to make this bigger because we have so much out there for underserved people to have access to, but a lot of us do not know where these measures or where these programs are. So we are hoping we can get some of those to you guys. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.